A little while since we've made a video. Just figured I'd give a little bit of a shop update. It's been a pretty busy spring, really good actually. So we're into summertime, so it's a little bit slower, so this is kind of my time of year to be gathering wood like a squirrel. And so that's what I've been doing. I've got a load of wood at the kiln that's walnut and red aromatic cedar, or eastern red cedar. That'll be back hopefully next week, and then after that I'll have a load of white oak and hopefully some cherry going in. Should get the cherry sawn next week. Maybe I'll do a video on that, maybe not, just kind of depends on time. As I've talked before, it just takes a ton of time to make these videos, so I don't spend a lot of time on it because I'm busy doing other stuff. But today we're got a few projects going. I've been working on making these glue ups here. I had a bunch of small walnut logs that I got, and a lot of the boards were pretty skinny. So I decided to go ahead and just straight line them because I just cut them at live edge. Figured I would do this later. So I straight lined them all, got them all so I could glue them together, and I'm just making wider boards just for the purpose of making bigger stuff with them, because you can't do much with skinny boards. I can use them for gun rack material, but it's really not the best use of the boards. I don't feel I can get more value out of a bigger board per se. That I can maybe make a deer mount or a turkey mount or mini turkey mounts or something like that. I get a lot more value or bang for my buck, basically. So that's what I've been doing. I've got several of them glued up. I'll show you here. So I've got all these blanks are all glued up. And as you can see, they still need to be planed and stuff to get them down to where I can actually make something out of them. But for right now, that's where they're pretty much going to stay. I'll probably clean up the ends just to get stuff evened up, and I'll stack those somewhere out of the way. I'm also working on a project for my golf company that I do work for. This is going to be a dispenser for, again, a couple of these put in. So these will have these acrylic dividers put in these slots, and then we got these tins here, commemorative tins. These are actually going to the PGA Championship. So this is going to be a dispenser. It'll slide through here just like this, and it'll have another piece go across the top here on some standoffs, and that's part of what we're doing today. Is I'm going to get this basically I want to finish proving out my concept here, get it all rough assembled. I have to put in a stop piece down here somewhere, probably something like so that these can be slid out. And that's part of what I've got to figure out today, exactly where these go. So these will slide through here down to this stop here, and then come out, and then the next one will feed down, of course, because this will be sitting at an angle. So I've got to figure out where these pieces need to be to allow this to come out easy enough but not fall out on their own or get stuck in here. So that's part of what we're doing today. Okay, so I've got my pieces set here, and then we've got these little standoffs that will mount in the corners here. Focus here, just like this. So it'll be screwed in from the back, and then another screw on top of this other piece of acrylic on top that will hold these from flopping out this way. All in theory. Of course, I've never made one of these before, so I have to rely a little bit on experience and kind of just go with it. Just try to make a design that looks really good and also one that functions. So a little bit of trial and error is to be expected. But I will admittedly, generally I throw caution to the wind and kind of go with my gut on it, and that's what I've done here with my gut, and I think we're going to be just fine. I'm going to leave the paper backing on this for now, just so that I don't scratch it. It's going to have to be disassembled, sanded, and finished, and all that good jazz. I had to peel it off of these pieces so it would actually fit in the slots, because the slots are fairly close to the size of the acrylic. And I'm not torquing this down very tight because, like I said, it's going to come back apart. This is pretty much proof of concept. And these pieces will go through there, so that's pretty good proof for me that that's going to work. I just got to figure out where I'm putting these exactly. So we'll put a couple of these in here, and I'm thinking they're going to go right down here at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is grab a couple clamps. Just clamp those in there like that. This is pretty much as far down as I can go because I did bevel that bottom edge just for decorative edge a little bit. It's going to be in the way. So we'll clamp like that. The pieces come out of there. We should be able to thinking that's a little too far down, so I'm going to move it up just a little bit. So maybe 1/4 of an inch at a time here until we get just the right spacing. I believe I've got it worked out. I just slipped this up on its edge so it's taller. this fence out that way. Alright, so that's that. So I'm going to take it back apart, and then I've got these legs that go on the back side so that sits at an angle reliably. And those will have to be glued in. I'll just glue them and nail them. Will be plenty strong. And then this ledge will also get glued and nailed. So I'll bring it back once I got all that put together. Alright, so we got these all put together. We got the little ledge put in there where it needs to go. We also got the legs put on the back so that these lean back just a little bit, about 20 degrees. And we are final seated, ready to finish. So I'm going to go ahead and get the finish put on these real quick, and these will be essentially done. There they are, all finished. Now just time for assembly and we'll be done. Well, there's the finished product. There's how the tins look in there. Just simply slide down, just like so. That project is finished, so that's going to conclude today's video. I hope everyone's having a good summer, and we'll catch you on the next one.